there's no new normal. It's all profoundly abnormal. And many are confusing enforced haphazard adaptation with normalization.
Interesting.
And so I think we're in this kind of total moment of flux in terms of how are the kind of pieces going to fall here in terms of what it means for us to kind of find our place into the work and what that will look like kind of tomorrow. And I think there's this idea of our environment that we kind of are talking about here. How will this be arranged? The technology, the process, the people, and picking up the kind of one of your earlier videos where you brought in purpose to that kind of as a bottom line there. Kind of what is it that we're actually trying to do, and has that significantly changed in this moment? And then the flip of that kind of environmental side is we are seeing things a little bit is the role that we all play as individuals in terms of being clear how we are coming to our work and where we want to locate ourselves into that. And maybe one of the things that we offer is we'll pilot or prototype a thing because that's within our kind of gift or interest to do that. And so I think there's a real thing around ways of working, that there's an opportunity for us to kind of rethink how we engage staff or employees in the workplace, so that we're actually making the kinds of progression, or we're exploring kind of the creativity that I think that I'm hearing Penny talk about, that we need to see if we're going to continue to grow and develop what it is that we're doing and how we're doing it. So, I mean, I'm probably typically optimistic, but I really believe that there's kind of lots of really exciting opportunity here. And certainly there's a need for new competencies around how do we do this. And I think as Penny mentions, and certainly as I kind of engage with my kids, I'm conscious of, is there also this kind of a recession of skills that we need to kind of watch that we don't lose too, but certainly kind of helping staff work through what are the new competencies that we are when we're working in this blended or hybrid context, I think has got to be something essential. And to miss out on that, I think then we'll end up with fracture or kind of miscommunication or breakdown, that were we to get those things right, maybe we wouldn't need to experience some of those negatives. And so it's really a moment, I think, as you mentioned earlier on in the conversation, Ollie, to get the leadership bit right and to be actually kind of putting our people to work in the key areas of our businesses, so that we're aligning things to that kind of big purpose or strategic direction kind of in this key moment of change.